I'm gonna start a video tour of our neighborhood here. I'm gonna cut across. This is the Minnehaha Mall, Cub Foods, Target, Dollar Tree, several other stores. You can see on the ground there's a whole bunch of refuse. All of this is the result of last night's looting. This is the epicenter, the corner of Minnehaha and Lake. This is the 3rd Precinct building. As you can see, they put up bigger and stronger barricades. As I walk along, what you'll see is there are actually still police in riot gear. They're working to pick up the shopping carts that were taken last night and thrown by the barricades. This is Minnehaha Liquor. They broke in there. They got liquor and used it for Molotov cocktails. This is the AutoZone building, which was burned down. Bus stops were busted into. It's really, really crazy. You can see more buildings along Lake Street that have been damaged. Here's a wider shot of the AutoZone building. The smoke is really hanging heavy in the air from all the burning buildings. As we walk along, you'll see other buildings that were broken into. Behind the AutoZone building, you see more smoke rising. And another building, that was a Wendy's until last night. You can see that a lot of opportunity for tagging was taking place. None of this was here before this all started. As I look across the way, I'm looking at Aldi, a grocery store, which was looted and a building damaged. Also, and as a part of this building, there's a school. The building you're seeing now, this was a 7-story apartment building last night, building across the parking lot. The fires are still burning, but they're contained at this point. You can still see there's smoke rising out of the drive-thru window at Wendy's. The City of Minneapolis Emergency Management and Emergency Services staffs are out now. They were not out last night, with the exception of the fire department. The fire departments came through for us. They actually came into the neighborhood. They actually made it a point to be here and to work to try and contain the fires. The police department, although in many ways I understand they were occupied, they did nothing to stop the looting. They did nothing to protect the citizens. They stayed at the 3rd Precinct headquarters. As you can see, the city has brought in heavy equipment to try and clear all the debris and refuse that's been stretched across the city streets. As we're walking along, you can see there are down power lines, smoldering. You can see the Target store across the way. The front is covered with graffiti. It was broken into and completely looted and emptied out. Here again is another view of the apartment building. It's still burning. Equipment related to the construction was burned. Ahead you can see the Cub Foods. The Cub Foods was also looted, and as were all the other businesses in the Minnehaha Mall. As I come up to the corner of 29th and Lake, and 27th, you can see the remnants of burned out cars. This is the 7 Sigma building right here. It's still burning. The fire trucks are still on scene, trying to keep it from spreading. Across the street, we've got media who are here talking about what's going on. Well, this is our neighborhood. It's outside Minneapolis. And what's happened here is an absolute tragedy. What happened to George Floyd was unforgivable, tragic. But what happened here last night wasn't about George Floyd. It too was tragic.